Let's assess what we've already done. By now, you should be comfortable with adding and editing products and blog articles, and you should also be comfortable with adding content to static pages, as well as adding images. Next, we're going to take a look at the checkout process built into Yetti. At some point, you'll probably want to start selling products that you have on your store, so it's vitally important that you make sure your checkout process works smoothly. These next two videos will deal with this topic. In this video, we'll look at setting up a test environment so that you can test your checkout process. And in the next video, we'll actually put through a test order and see the options that you can configure when looking at orders. Okay, so jumping into Yetti Administrator, we'll click the Settings tab. And the first thing that you need to do is head to Payment Gateway Setup to configure some checkout payment options. These details here are exactly what we want for a test mode, so let's go through them individually. The first option is processing mode, and as the hint implies, you'd use test card details in test mode, real card details in live. It's extremely important to note that it's very unlikely that you'd have a processing mode of test in a live production environment, because then it really wouldn't be live. You wouldn't be able to have your customers order anything from your store, so all the testing should be done before your product and your store goes live. Checkout transaction type gives you a few options. The first allows you to capture funds immediately, and this is fantastic for a completely automated checkout process which requires no action from you. The second two options deal with manually capturing orders. When a user submits an order and the payment settings are set to authorize cardholder details, you'll be notified that a new order has been taken, and then you can log into Administrator and you can authorize those funds to be captured whenever you like. For this test, we're going to be selecting the second option. Now, Yetti supports a number of different payment gateways. It supports SagePay, PayPal and Stripe, as well as a credit gateway. For this example, we're going to be using SagePay. Recurring gateways are only used if you have subscriptions on your website. But for now, we're not going to be dealing with that. We're just going to be dealing with a direct gateway for standard products. In this case, I've set up SagePay, so that's what I'm using as my direct gateway. So we'll save those settings, and we'll head to Manage Payment Gateways. This is where you can define which payment gateways are available for a customer to use on your website. In this case, I've got a credit payment gateway set up and SagePay, and I can edit all my details in here. If you'd like to set up a new payment gateway, just hit the green button, select which gateway you'd like to configure. Obviously, I've already set up credit and SagePay, so they don't appear in the list, and then you can go through and put in all your payment gateway details and enable or disable them from there. So let's take a look at the SagePay gateway that I've already set up. As you can see, I've enabled SagePay, and now it's asking me for my SagePay vendor name, which is obviously specific to your account. Enter your vendor name in here, I'll do that, and then click Save Settings. So I've set up my payment gateway, and I'm now ready to put through some test orders. We'll be doing that in the next video.